In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing sunshiny day? And I think the weather's going to be great too. How are you doing this amazing morning? We are blessed. Yes, and yes, because we are here. I am feeling well, not an ache of pain, not a pain in sight. Okay. I'm feeling amazing. Everything seems to be going well, and I'm good, and I'm appreciative. I'm grateful for that this morning. So welcome everybody to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. Listen, yesterday we were talking about consistency. Yesterday we were talking about y'all should be sick of yourself if you have the same old excuses that you had at the beginning of the year, or the same old goals that you had from the beginning of the year, and you got the same excuse. You should be sick of yourself right now. You should be very sick of yourself, and it's like, I got to get out of my way. I got to get out of my own way. I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again, right? I'm sick of it. I want to hear it. You shouldn't want to hear it. Like, you should be wanting to take some action. And so we're going to talk about more. We're going to talk about that today. I also want to talk about the AI classes that I am about to start. Well, I have a series. I had it on my goals list to have an AI series that I'm going to be doing on TikTok. So I do a little bit on Instagram, then I transition on over to TikTok. But I think I'm going to I think I'm going to create a masterclass where I'm going to maybe do a couple of days instead of just the one day thing, because it's a lot of information and there's a lot of things that I want to share in the class, but I don't want to overwhelm anybody. And I know a lot of people were like, Nikkie, well, how did you do this, and how did you do the video, and how did you do that? But first, before I even share with you how to do something, I need to make sure you understand the basic components before I even take you to the next level. So I know when you start giving people a lot of information, they're gonna get overwhelmed, or they're just gonna leave it alone and not do anything, right? They're gonna get frustrated because they don't know how to use something, or they're going to get overwhelmed and just not use it at all. And so I want to make sure that if I am sharing my time and I'm helping you to understand something, I want to make sure that you get it and you understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a waste of both of our times if I'm telling you and I'm trying to give you all this information you ain't ready for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that maybe a masterclass would be better, because I can't even do it in one of my lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just give everything in one live. Like, it's just so many different layers. It's kind of like an onion. So many different layers. And so I want to make sure that you have everything that you need. So I am really considering creating this masterclass for over maybe 5 days, or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But we'll see. I'll get your input and see what you all suggest and what your thoughts are. So with that being said, y'all make sure that y'all take this live out and y'all share with everybody and let them know, come on and join us over here. And before we get into what we're going to talk about today, let's see who's in the building. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. Miss Lois said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed and highly favored. Oh, I got this thing that says show comments on stage. I wonder if, let me see something. Comments take the stage. Live comments from viewers. Oh, let's try this, y'all. Keep the conversation going and make your audience a part of the conversation. All right, look. Okay, let me take this off the screen real fast because I just seen Rose's thing go up. Let's see. Oh, it's tiny though. Y'all see that? Put ones in the chat if y'all see that. One in the chat. I haven't seen this as obviously it's a beta thing. So it's testing it out to see, but I think it's too small. It doesn't give me the option to change the size of the comments, but I do see that tiny unplug and unwind in the corner. Somebody else put a comment. Oh, look at the comments. Oh, so this is kind of like a Twitch thing. But do y'all see it small or do y'all see it bigger than I do it? Let me know in the chat. Is it big enough for you to see or no? Because I can leave it on so y'all can stay updated and see who's in the comments. Let me know. Let me rush down to the bottom so I can see. Oh, it's super tiny. Okay, so we're going to take that off. I'm just going to put it on the screen myself. I'm putting it on the screen myself. All right, so here we go because y'all can see this way better, right? Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Lois said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed and highly favored. Yes, yes, and of course, yes, 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 and yes, Miss Lois. Yes, indeed. Yolanda's in the building. Yolanda, I hope you are feeling better this morning. She said, good morning, family. I'm here, alive and blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. Big Meech said, good morning, everyone. And you know what? I may even do a members only live right after this because and it's not going to be long. It's going to be a quick, boom, boom, boom. Members only live, depending on how many members I get in here. If not, I'll, put it in the chat or something for the members. But do a members only live and see what you need from AI. You know what I'm saying? Because my members, I am going to, give priority and I'm allow them to not allow, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to share their business and work through their business. So maybe I'm going to I think I'm going to do a members only live. So I'll see how many members are in today. And if we have enough, I'm going to do the after hours and we'll do the live. So with that being said, let's see who's next. Okay. We got Big Meech in the building. Wait a minute. I forgot Yolanda. I just said good morning. Hope you're feeling better. Right? She said, good morning, family. I'm here, alive and blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning. Like I said, I hope you are feeling better. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech said, good morning, everyone. Big Meech, I need an intro for you, girl. I gotta have something. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Big Meech said, I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Good morning, Larry from Man Do Candles. Larry said, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Christina. Christina's in the building. She said, good morning. Let me know. Matter of fact, I got Larry, I got Yolanda in the room. Let me know right now. Do y'all think that we should do after hours and I could I don't want to say pick your brain because I don't want to pick your brain, but I just want to see what angle you would like for me to go in and what you need from AI. Right? Because right now AI is my thing. I love me some AI, and I'm gonna show y'all something. Do I want to show y'all? I may show y'all. I may show y'all here on Coffee with Nikki. Cause honey, it blew my mind yesterday, and I'm saying that because it's from Kay from Push Classic Collection. Y'all know the manager of a life. Okay, so I did something for her last night, and I impressed myself because I didn't even think I could do this. I didn't even think it was a thing. I was hoping that it would be something that would resemble what I was trying to do, but it blew my mind. Let me tell y'all something. This AI thing that I'm working on right now, I'm telling you, I'm excited about it. Even though I have my own theories about what AI is doing, and I think we're teaching it and it's learned. I don't know where it's going. I don't know if it's teaching the aliens. I don't know. But I do know that we're all utilizing it and in every different aspect of life. And so if I, listen to me. My tinfoil hat is tinging and pinging, but listen, it's already here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's already here. We thought the same thing about when the big old computers turned into these laptops, or when the house phone turned into cell phones, and when, you know what I'm saying? Like we felt the same way, And so We'll see. We'll see, Mr. Wilson. So Kay says, good morning and happy winning Wednesday, everyone. Yes, yes, and yes. Let me see if I can pull something up real fast because I want to share something with y'all. I want to share a little something, a little boom. Let me see. Let me see. Do I want to share it from a download? Let me pick it up. Let me pull it up and I will share with y'all what I did for Kay. And like I said, it actually, oh wait, matter of fact, I can't because I don't think she released it yet. So I can't do it. Sorry, y'all. I'll wait till she do it and then I'll show y'all. I'll wait till she show you, then I'll show you. I know, I got you, Kay. I got you. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the grandma. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the grandma. I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the I gonna do it. What happened to my chat? Dang it, my chat is gone. I don't know where it went. All right, y'all. So I can't even see who said good morning anymore because now it's gone. Let me see something. Because how did it do that? Oh, here it goes. Here we go. 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 I don't know why I got this sing-songy thing. You know, I'm trying to keep y'all up in the morning anyway. I'm trying to pick up your spirits and make sure y'all all feeling amazing. All right, so Kay says happy winning Wednesday, so I can't share it with y'all. She gonna drop it first. But like I said, wait till y'all see it. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. Melissa said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning. Good morning, Famosa. I love her last name. Good morning, Sherifat. How are you doing this amazing morning? Sherifat says, good morning. Good morning, Miss Tracy. How are you doing this amazing morning? How is the planning going? How is the new life and the new plan and all of that going for you right now, Miss Tracy? Let me know in the chat. Masterclass would be better. Yes. Because let me tell y'all something. Sherifat had me on. She had me on what, an extra hour? No, I don't think it was an extra hour, but we were on for quite some time working through some stuff. But yes, I think a masterclass. She said I think a masterclass would be better, and I'm thinking so too, because then I could share different elements. You know what I'm saying? I could share different elements, and then do it that way instead of trying to show everything at one time. Right? Miss Tracy said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower. Good morning, Rose. Rose says, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing this amazing morning? All right. Yep. And she said it was super tiny. So we're not going to do that. I know that I couldn't see it. And I have my glasses on. Okay. It's cute but tiny. Got it. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How are you doing this amazing morning? Nikki, I'm dropping it today. Hold it. And hold it. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Put sick of yourself. Say, matter of fact, don't say put sick of yourself. Say sick of me, because I need y'all to be sick of yourself. So say sick of me. Sick of me. Y'all need to be sick of yourself. You need to be sick of these excuses that you're making. You need to be sick of you not being consistent. You need to be sick of you not connecting with your audience. You need to be sick of yourself. I need everybody in the chat to put sick of me in the chat. Sick of me in the chat. Sick of me in the chat. Put it 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 in the chat. Because if I asked you at the beginning of the year, and it's not about you doing something because it needs to, validate what I think, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if you set out these goals and these things were important for you, then why wouldn't you be working for the thing that you said is important to you? Why would you make up excuses so that you could be in your own way? It doesn't make sense. Why would you sabotage your own success? Doesn't make sense, right? And so that's exactly what I'm here. That's what I feel when I hear that you're making excuses for yourself. Like, you're not doing this for me. You're doing this for you. When do you want to win? When do you want to be successful? When do you want to make it to the other side? When do you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, when do you want these results? Right? Because we keep on putting them off and putting them off and putting them off. But if it's important to us, then we need to make sure that we're doing it. Right? My lifestyle change is going to be very important to me. Right? I told y'all quite some time ago that I wanted to eat for my blood type. I told y'all, right? And eating for my blood type requires me to become a vegetarian. Now, I've been a vegetarian every year, and my body just automatically does it. And so I think and I think some kind of science backs it up, but don't hold me to it. But your body automatically knows what it needs, right? And so when you have these cravings for certain things, it's because there's something that's missing. If you know what I'm saying? And so I used to, every year I felt like I needed a detox every year, right? Because I wasn't committed to becoming a vegetarian. But I knew that I was like, okay, so for this couple of days or for this week or for this whatever, I'm only going to eat fruits and vegetables and drink water. I'm not going to allow anything else in my system. I just want to make sure that that's what I'm doing, right? And so I would go on this vegetarian kick to detox myself. And I would do that almost every year, right? One, sometimes it lasted a little longer, like it would stretch out to the year. Sometimes it would stretch out to more years. I think the longest that I've been a vegetarian was about 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years that I was a vegetarian, but it wasn't anything that stuck. And so now I am committed. I'm committed. I am committed to become a vegetarian. Why? Because it's for my lifestyle. I mean, it's for my blood type, to eat for my blood type. And it's also something that I've been trying to do. I wanted to cut out meat for quite some time. So I want to commit to it. And in order for me to commit to it, I'm going to have to create a plan. I have a plan. I am doing a whole lifestyle change. That's with my workout, that's with my eating, that's with all of that. And I do have a coach, and my coach is, y'all know her as Metame. So I have my food plan and everything, and so I have everything laid out the way that I needed to be laid out so that I could follow the plan, so I could stick to it. Same thing I think we need, not I think, I know we need as entrepreneurs. Same thing we need as sticking to our word, right? We need to make sure that we stick to our word. And in order for us to stick to our word, we have to create a plan. We have to put a timeline on something. We have to make sure that we're not saying the same thing, because it's easy to say I didn't post because I forgot. And the forgetting okay, you forgot one day. One day turns into a week turns into a month turns into a year. And guess what? You're back at square one with your business, and you haven't grown and you haven't done anything. Everything still looks the same. You may have some subtle movement, but there's nothing really going on in it. And so we have to create this plan. We have to make sure that we stick to the plan. It's not going to feel good. Everybody wants something that feels amazing. Everything is not going to feel amazing. It is going to feel amazing once you accomplish some things, right? Once you start crushing these goals and crossing them things off, this gonna feel amazing. But until you get there, you're gonna feel like, oh dang, I'm in the same spot, I'm doing the same thing. I am sick of myself. I'm sick of me. Somebody put it in the chat. Sick of me in the chat, because I need y'all to be sick of yourself and your excuses. I need you to be sick of yourself not having a strategy and a plan. And matter of fact, y'all have all the plans in the world. Y'all write in every single notebook. You know how I know? Because I do it look this way. Yes, I do. You write in every single notebook. You write this plan. You got everything down. And guess what? You don't commit to it, because why? The day gets away from you and nothing ever happens. And then you're going to do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never, it never happens for tomorrow. And then it keeps on turning into more time and more time and more time. And the task still never gets done. If you know what I'm talking about, say, I know what you're talking about. Matter of fact, just if you know what I'm talking about, just put a 1 in the chat. Let's make it simple and easy. I know y'all at work. If you know what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the chat. A 1 in the chat. Okay? A 1 in the chat. Kay said, I'm sick of me when it comes to AI. I asked Kay, I said, manager, how did I do on TikTok? Did I do good? How was the energy? How was the flow? Was I easy to follow? And she was like, yeah, I think it was for everybody else. And she's like, but for her, not, right? And I was like, well, where did I lose you at? She gonna talk about when you said AI. So I lost you before I even started. Kay is a mess. But yeah, so I think this masterclass is going to be something that is going to be great for everybody, especially just easy to follow, because it'll be actionable steps that you can take. You know what I mean? We'll work together with some real life examples where we working through some real life things and get the job done, as opposed to, like I said, overwhelming you with too much information that you can't even use yet, right? So let me see. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Good morning. Do we have an ETA on this website, girl? You know I'm on you. I am on you. Sheila from VA said, hello, everyone, on this Winning Wednesday. Yes, and yes. Melly Mel is in the building. She said, good morning. It's hump day, party people. You won't get funky. And she said, if you haven't already, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Kay is something else. Yes, she is. I see ain't nobody putting sick of me in this chat. Y'all need to be putting sick of me in the chat. Put it in the chat, because I don't operate your business, but I'm sick of your excuses too. So put sick of me in the chat, y'all. Sick of me in the chat. Sick of me in the chat. Not me. You. Sick of me. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. And I want to know, what's an excuse that you keep on saying to yourself that you sick of hearing? It's like, you know what? I am so tired of saying this. And why do I keep saying this to myself? Why do I keep saying this to myself? Why do I keep saying I need to post more? Why do I keep on saying I need to go live more? Why do I keep on saying I need to show up to my customers more? Why do I keep saying I want to do more events? Why do I keep on saying I want to do all of these things and I don't have anything behind it? I'm not looking for no events. I'm not planning on going live. I don't even plan on posting content. I'm not even creating content. I'm not even taping it. Like, I'm not even doing the work that I need to do to get these things done. You should be sick of you. You should be sick of you. Listen, and I'm not saying that to, to beat down on you or whatever. No, I kind of am, because I want y'all to do better. You know better, you do better. Come on with the whole quotes, okay? You gotta do better. You got to do better. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. You gotta do better. You gotta be tired of hearing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. So we need to make sure that there is some importance to the goals that we say that we want to hit. We got to make sure that there is some meaning behind the goals that we say we want to hit. I say it all the time. We hear it all the time, right? We hear it because if the goal ain't something that you really want, then there's no energy behind it. There's no energy, there's no momentum. You have nothing to really work for. You have nothing to really attach yourself to, because you don't care about the goal really. So you got to make it something that you really want. You got to make it something that's attractive to you. You got to make it something where we always talking about celebrate the small wins along the way to the big goals. We always talk about that, but what does that look like? What does that feel like? How does that increase the momentum? How does that, increase your abilities to start moving towards the goal? How does it do it? You gotta get started. We have to get started. And that's the problem, is because we'll keep on moving the goalposts, because it's easier to start tomorrow, instead of starting today. Y'all with me? Say y'all with me. Y'all with me? Say y'all with me in the chat. Hopefully website will be ready in September. Wait a minute. September? We're in June. It's going to take June, July, August, September. It's going to take 3 months. Miss Sheila from VA, we are going to have to do a basic work website if that's what's important. Hopefully website will be ready in September. It's the best my son can do. Also, my Shopify and Facebook page, SB done by then too. I love this group. I will announce it here first. Listen, Miss Sheila from VA, that's far. That's far. Melly Mel says, I'm tired of consuming and not taking action. I've been stuck and just stopped because one of my best-selling soaps fragrance is gone. I've been buying others and they stink. Do you have an ounce of it? If you have an ounce of it, Melly Mel, you can send it to AFI, and AFI can replicate it for you. They may even have it. Call them and ask them if they have it. If they have it, you will have to buy 15 pounds of it. But if you have 15 pounds of it, you're never going to run out of it again. Never. You're never going to run out of it again. Listen, did y'all see my stories? Rodney is, let me tell you, my Tourette's, right? So Rodney is, or my ADHD, whichever we're gonna call it. He is somebody that I follow. He is not somebody that I follow on TikTok, but people record Rodney. Rodney, according to him, he said he likes to get high, so he's a drug addict, right? And so, but he looks really good, and I love his personality, right? So the girl calls him to the car. She was like, I was looking for you. And he was like, well, here I am. And so he's talking to the girl, and she was about to say something. And he stopped her mid-sentence because he's like, my story is, and she started talking. He was like, I don't care. I said, that's how I'm speaking to everybody for the rest of the year. So as soon as I hear excuse, that's what you're going to hear out my mouth. Just automatically say it to yourself. Whenever you start to make the excuse that nobody else can hear, but only you can hear because it's in your head, when you start making up the excuse as to why you're not working, just think of me saying, I don't care. Nobody cares about your excuse. Let's get the job done. Nobody cares about your excuse. It's never going to be justified unless, there's something happening, somebody's in the hospital, things are going on like that. That's understandable. But just because you're lazy or just because you decided that you just didn't want to do something, I don't care. I don't care about your excuses, okay? Don't care. Miss Lois, will you be around later? I have a question for you. Miss Lois, that was for you. All right, Melly Mel says she with me. Yes. Melissa says, my big goal for a year was to order custom candle boxes, and it's currently in production right now. Can't wait to see them, Melissa. I know they're going to be beautiful because everything Melissa does is beautiful. So I cannot wait to see those. Let me see. Good morning, Creations by Miss C. How are you doing? And welcome to Coffee with Nikki. Please let us know what you create. Let us know in the chat. I do. Okay, I'll call them. Did you call the people yesterday too? Did you call the new venture that you said you were talking about? Did you call them yesterday? Let me know. Because I'm on y'all. You can also send the soap to AFI as well. Come on, Melissa. Melissa going to get you together, okay? Melissa is going to get you together. Thank you so much for sharing that, Melissa. So, Melly Mel, you have options, okay? You don't have to go searching for this fragrance, or you can have AFI make it. Either if you have an ounce of it, I think it's an ounce, right, Melissa? You have an ounce of it, you'll be able to. You can send that to them, or like Melissa said, you can do the soap and they can do it. So there you go. Boom, bam, bit it. All right, so let's get into it. Are y'all ready? Put some ones in the chat for today. I know I already came in spicy, came in hot and spicy already. Put ones in the chat if y'all ready. Ones in the chat if y'all ready. And I also wanted to I want to add no there you go. I don't care. There you go. I don't care. Oh my goodness. Melly Mel says, no, she did not. What are we waiting for, Melly Mel? Why didn't we call them yesterday? Why didn't we send them an email yesterday? Why didn't we send them an email yesterday? Let me know. All right, so we ready for the day. Melissa said 1 ounce of fragrance, not sure how much product they need. Okay, got you. Please like the video. Come on, Miss C, let them know. Let them know. One's in the chat if y'all ready. Make sure the math is math, and please and thank you. Hit the like. I don't know where Larry went, but Larry usually say smash that like button. So go on ahead and smash it. Go on ahead and smash it. So what y'all gonna have to do is catch me later. Catch me outside. All right, catch me later. I am going to go live and do my little TikTok series. Yes, my little TikTok series where I'm going to show you how to use AI. Yesterday, I did use Melly Mel. So we was doing visuals on scent profiles. I also did a whole thing with Kara of KSW Essentials, where we kind of like fleshed out the brands a little bit, right? So she could have a little bit more clarity on who she's talking to. And so her person that created was Sloan. And so then from all of that, I was able to create the visual of what the packaging would look like. Just ideas for packaging. It's not saying, oh yeah, change everything up and switch it up because this is the way it should look. Just so you can have an idea. Because a lot of the times when we're creating things, we get stuck on what we want the visual to look like. And then we look at everybody else and think that, oh, okay, it got to look like that. But we don't think outside the box. And so you could utilize AI to help you to like give you some ideas of what you want your packaging kind of to look like. So we'll see, Mr. Wilson. A scary one. Listen. Sorry, I'm back. All right, there we go. Melly Mel says, because I don't have insurance yet. I know I need it. I'm going to have it by mid-July. Why are we waiting to mid-July, Melly Mel? Is it, and you could not tell me everything, but why are we waiting until July? Is it because you want to have the whole lump sum up front, or is it because it's just not in the budget right now? Because if the thing is that you wanted to wait to have the whole lump sum, like if you're going to do Indie Business Network or HSGC or HSCG, I forgot what it is, but that group, if you're going to do any of those, you got to do that up front. But you can do next, which is going to be something like $35. If you got Liberty Mutual, you could do that. And those companies like that, I do know of another one, but that's another upfront cost. But there are insurance companies that you can use that will do a monthly fee, and you don't have to do the whole lump sum upfront. So if that's what's holding you back, find one of these ones that you can do that's a reputable one that you can do for a monthly fee of like $25, $35. If it's something you can put on your homeowners, renters insurance or something like that, go on ahead and do it, because you shouldn't be waiting until mid-July until you speak to the people. Okay, especially if it's going to take time for you to get in there. What if it takes 2 months for you to even get in there, and then from mid-July you gotta wait 2 more months? No, let's start now, because by mid-July, if you're gonna get the insurance, you be ready. Right? Let's see. What time is your live on TikTok? Now I think I'm gonna go earlier, because yesterday I went on at 5. I don't have a set time. I'm trying to get it together. What's a good time for y'all? What's a good time for y'all? I forgot now, Larry. I done said so many things before I read this question. I forgot. What were we talking about? Miss Bloy said next insurance. Both. I want the lump sum up front. Nah. If that's what's stopping you from moving forward, that's an excuse. And you know what I say? Rodney says, I don't care. Get it done. I don't care. Got $35? Get you some insurance. $35, get you some insurance. And then when you could, and keep putting money to the side. And then when you're ready, just put it on your insurance. Put it on insurance, because you're going to always find an excuse not to have the money, because the money is always going to be used for something else. Believe it. Believe it. Believe it. Okay? You're going to always find a reason for that money to go somewhere else. Some emergency is going to come up and that money going to be gone. And guess what? You're not going to have insurance for another 6 months, and then another 6 months, and then another 6 months. And then, it's going to be an ongoing cycle. We don't need that. Who needs that? Nobody. Nobody needs it. I want the whole lump sum up front. I'll call Liberty Mutual. That's who my car insurance is through. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. All right, let's see. 5 or 6, 6 or 7. 6 or 7 is too late, because if we're gonna be on, because I don't want to be on but till 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to do that. I mean, people are on. I just don't want to be those people. But 5 or 6, 6 or 7. I think 6 might be the happy place. 6 might be the happy place. But today won't be 6, because I have an appointment not an appointment. I have I do have an appointment at 6:30. So I can't do today at 6. I could do it after 6. So it'll probably, okay, we'll see. I'll let y'all know if it's going to be before 6:30 or after 7. I'll let y'all know today. All right, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little spicy this morning. Are we good with my spice? Let me know if we good with my spice. I mean well, please believe me. Please believe me. I mean well. I want you to do better. I want you to be successful. I want you to do all the things that you say that you want to do. I really, 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 really do. The later the better. Okay, got you. Oh, you asked where was Larry because he was saying he always says smash the like button. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for you so you could say smash the like button or make the math. I was looking for you, we get used to certain things. Patricia says the later the better. All right. All right. All right. So I wanted to say this, right? Because I created some visuals and I told y'all yesterday how everything started. It was because I started with Miss Kim. And I put on my notes today that you don't need more products. Everybody, I'm waiting for my new collection. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You don't need to produce nothing else new. Sister, brother, no. You don't need to come up with another new thing. You need to figure out how to sell the thing you already have. You need to figure out how to make the thing that you already have pop. You need to see how you can connect with your audience that you say that you want. You need to find where they are and get there. You need to start addressing them, resharing, sitting in their lives and commenting. You need to start liking their posts. You need to get engaged. You need to start doing some movement. You don't need another product line. You don't need another product launch because it's going to do the same thing the last thing did because you're not talking to anybody. Ooh, that sounds harsh. I'm not being that harsh on y'all. No, I am. I'm being harsh on y'all. You don't need another new thing. You need to figure out how to sell a thing you've already got. You need to figure out how to sell a thing that you already have. You need to understand why you're not connecting. You need to understand why you're not building community. You want to understand why you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, why you're not showing up consistently to your audience so that they can know, like, and trust you. Why are you not showing up to your audience? What are we doing? What kind of business are you operating where you don't show up daily? If you don't show up to your job, you're going to get fired. If you do not show up to your job every day, like you're not showing up on your social media or sending emails to your customers or showing up at events, just like you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't show up, you're going to get fired. If you don't show up for your business, you're not going to sell anything and you're not going to make money. And the business is never going to grow because you're not showing up and you're not being consistent. You have to be as consistent with your business as you are with your job. You're not going to be late. You're going to clock in when you're supposed to. You're going to take lunch when you're supposed to. You're going to do the task at hand. You're going to make sure those projects are turned in on time. Why don't you feel the same way about your business? And even if it's your side hustle, I get it. Okay, even if it's the side hustle, I get it. But why you not showing up for your business the same way you showing up for your job? You expect the check. You expect you know what I'm saying? Like you're expecting something from your job. You should be expecting the same thing from your business, but your business is going to require you to have a different kind of consistency, right? You need to be more dedicated to what you're doing in your business than you doing on this job because this job is up in the air. And not saying there's anything wrong with it because y'all know some people ain't built for entrepreneurship because let me tell you, it ain't easy. It's going to be times where you're going to struggle. There's going to be times when you question yourself. It's going to be times when you don't even know where the next dollar is going to come in. That's the reality of entrepreneurship, right? You're going to be working more hours than you do on your job. Your job, you're going in there for your 8 hours, your 6 hours, your 12 hours, whatever your shift is. You're going in there for your shift. On your business, you're going to be working all of the shifts. You're going to be working 24 hours. You're going to be on the graveyard shift, the morning shift, the afternoon shift. You're going to be doing double duties. You're going to be doing all kinds of stuff in your business, but you got to make sure that the same work ethic that you're putting into this job that you're getting paid for, that you're putting the same thing into your business. Y'all expecting the most out of your business and doing the minimal. The lowest possible thing that you can do. I'm just here so I don't show up. I don't get fired. That's what y'all doing in y'all business. Y'all need to show up in y'all business the same way y'all showing up for your job. Because your business is something that is yours. You own this. It can go in the direction that you want it to go in. It can go, you know what I'm saying? You want to become a multi-million-dollar company, you could do that. But guess what it's going to take? It's going to take some dedication. It's going to take some consistency. It's going to take some you sticking to what it is that you say that you want to do, sticking to your guns and believing that you can make something happen. That is going to happen if you work it. It's not going to happen if you don't. You've got to work the thing. The thing has to be worked, period. Your job ain't going to do itself when you go into the office, right? Your job ain't going to do itself. You're going to have to answer these phone calls. You're going to have to make these phone calls. You're going to have to do the projects. You're going to have these meetings. You're going to have to do all the things that's required of you so you can get the paycheck over there. So if you want this multi-million-dollar paycheck out of your business, guess what you got to do? The same thing you're doing at your job. You're going to have to do that 10 exit. You're going to have to 10 exit in order for you to do it. You're going to have to show up when you feel like it, and when you don't, that's discipline. You're going to have to make things happen. You're going to have to make something out of nothing. That's what happens when you are an entrepreneur. That's what happens. Everybody's got to want it. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, because like I said, every day is not going to be a sunshiny day. Every day ain't gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Every day you ain't gonna feel like it. There's gonna be some days where you don't feel like it. It's gonna be some days where it's a drought. It's gonna be some days where you just ain't got the energy to get it done. But that's when you create systems. That's when you create a plan. That's when you stick to the strategy. That's when you hire help. That's when you barter. That's when you do all of the things. That's where you get the creative ideas from. That's where the energy is going to start popping and moving. You've got to make it happen. It's not going to happen if you don't make it happen. You've got to get in the game. Like I said, the same thing you're doing at your job, you're going to have to do at your other job. Okay? And you're going to have to do that a little bit harder. You're going to have to be a more dedicated employee to your business. Okay? You're going to have to be a more dedicated employee to your business. You're going to have to be customer of the month. That's what you need to be. I mean, not customer. You got to be employee of the month. That's who you got to be in your business. You've got to show up that way, because if you don't show up that way, ain't nobody else showing up for you. I say that all the time. Ain't nobody coming to save your day. Nobody. Okay. And even if you did get some relief, right? Because you may be having, maybe you get a mentor, maybe you have some classes, maybe you get some grant money, maybe you get some business credit. All of those things require you to do something too. You don't just get a mentor and the mentor expects you to not do anything. The mentor expects you to do what the mentor tells you to do. You know what I'm saying? The class, you gotta sit in the class, you gotta listen, you gotta work it, you gotta do the exercises, you gotta do the homework. All of that happens if you gotta do some work. You're not just gonna sit in the class and not learn anything. Something's gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be some work, even if you have some help, but nobody is going to save the day for you. You've got to save the day for yourself. You've got to do the work. Say, I gotta do the work. Put it in the chat. I gotta do the work. I gotta do the work in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Melly Mel said, woo, you wear me out today. But I know it's all love. It is love. I swear to you all, this is love. This is love. This is passion. This is me wanting you to win. That's what this is, right? This is not me coddling you and telling you what you want to hear, right? I'm not that person. I've never been that person. Even my mom would tell me that all the time. And nobody want to hear everything you got to say. But I got to say it. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been the person to coddle. I've always been the person to say, I'm telling you from my perspective, and I'm not telling you because I don't want you to win. I'll give you every single thing that I can give you that I can do on my part. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you every single thing. If I see you doing the work, I'm going to give you every single thing that I could give you to help you get what you say that you want. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am, but I'm not going to coddle you and tell you you're doing a good job when you're not. I'm not going to tell you you're amazing when you're not. I'm not going to tell you that you dope when you being mediocre. I'm not going to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm hating on you, because that's what we get confused with. Oh, she hating. No, I'm not hating. I'm telling you that you're living below your what you're able to do. Right? You're living below that. You're playing small. You're not even trying to do what it is that you want to do. right? You're making excuses for yourself, and nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about your excuses. My son told me, he wanted to go back to school and he wanted to do some stuff, and he wanted to play football because he still got I think he got a year left in eligibility. And he was like, but this is not happening. So immediately, I'm not just like this with y'all. I'm like this in real life with my own people, okay? And some people say, you know what, you're a little hard on your son. I got men, okay? I have men that I have to make sure that they are not soft in this world, right? So my son says, well, this is not happening, so I can't do this. And so now I don't know what I'm gonna do. No, I'm not, it's not I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's how you gonna do it now. So you don't have the ideal path, right? You don't have the ideal path. So now what can you do? How can you make it? How can you make your own path? How can you make your own way? What do you need to do? What do you need to add on? How can you make yourself better? If you don't have the ideal way for you to get into the game, how are you going to get into it while you know how you going to kick in the door so that you can make a way for yourself? How you going to do it? Stop making up an excuse as to why something can't get done, and figure out a way of how can it get done. Start thinking outside the box. Start thinking of other ways that you can do something, and stop getting stuck into what you can't do because everybody else did it this way and it worked for them. It's not going to work for you that way. So now what do we do? Now, what do we do? I'm not going to sit there and sulk with you. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, well, your chances are, I don't think it's going to work. I'm not going to do that. If that's what you want to do, now how are we going to make it work? It didn't work the way you wanted it to. Now what? What do we do now? Where we go now? How are we going to make ourselves better now? How are we going to make ourselves stand out now? What do we do? What do we do? Opportunity is going to come to you, but you got to make the opportunity happen for you. You got to make it happen for you. That's the only way it's going to work. It's the only way it's going to work. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. So Melly Mel, when I'm speaking to you, believe me, I'm speaking in love. I speak to my son the same way. And I'm not saying you my child because I'm not, but I'm just saying it's my heart. It's my heart. I believe that we all can make things happen. I believe that we all can create the opportunities for ourselves. I believe that we can be as successful as we want to be, but it's something that we gotta want, right? So let me see. Smash the like button. Let's smash it. Make the math nap. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, Martini. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Perfect amount of spice. Hey, come on, Melissa. Thank you. Oh, I feel special. Listen, truth, let's go. Facts, let's go. Good morning, Miss Anita. Good morning. Miss Anita. How you doing, Miss Anita? Sheila from VA said heading to work sounds like a plan. Well, listen to the rest via my phone. Have a great day, everyone. Nikki, I still have a few toes left. Keep stepping. Listen, it's all love. It is all love. It's okay. Honesty is the best part. Listen, we got to be honest. Larry says, don't invest your time for others to be more wealthy and half-ass yours. Oh, okay. Don't invest your time for others to be more wealthy and half-ass yours and wonder why you're stuck. Come on. You better tell it. You better tell it. Y'all better fight a union member. Miss Lois says, so true. Kay says, okay, come on, passion. Listen, y'all know. Very true. Very true. Larry says, I wrote $1 million check to myself as motivation. I told myself by my 40th birthday, I'm going to be able to cash it. You better know it. You better know it. All right, Melly Mel says, I've got work to do and do. Yes, and yes. Miss Anita says, I got to do the work. Yes, I got to do the work. Kay says, I got to do the work. Larry says, I got to do the work. I got to keep doing the work, period, because it's never going to end. Never going to end. Got to do the work, period. I got to find something else to say other than period, because I think it's played now. But I say it all the time. I know and appreciate everyone, and I appreciate everyone in this community. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. So listen, we have to decide that we are going to do something different. We have to decide that we are going to work. We're going to be just as diligent on our business as we are at our job. we're going to be as committed to our business as we are this job. We're going to be as consistent as we are at this job on our business, right? They can count on you to be in it. I mean, some of y'all call off and that's okay, but they count on you to be there from the time that they say that you're supposed to be there from 9 to 5. They are counting on you to be there. They are counting on you to do your job. They're counting on you to turn in these projects. They're counting on you to be in these meetings. They're counting on you to lead this team. They are counting on you to do this. And you are so committed there. Be the same way with your business. I'm not saying one's got to, be more important than the other. No, I am saying one is more important than the other, because if you want your business to grow, if you want your business to be something that is going to last, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to do the legwork. So that's one of the things that I wanted to make sure that you knew. And then I said also stop creating new stuff and figure out how to work the stuff that you already have. Bring that consistency in here. And I just want to ask y'all, we're going to wrap it up with this, right? Last week, I think for this whole entire, for the whole entire month of May, we were talking about being consistent, connecting to your audience and ways that you can connect to your audience and things like that. Is there anything that anyone in the room has changed since then? Are you showing up more? Are you speaking to your customers more? Are you following more pages of the people that are in your target market or like the things that you do? Because they may not look like what the avatar is for the business, but they may be the people that purchase those type of things, right? So they may not look like the target audience, but they do purchase your stuff, and so they can be your target audience. Are you following accounts like that? Are you following people that do those things? Like, if you know Clean Talk is where your people would be, because they would put your soap or your candles or your room sprays or whatever. If you know on Clean Talk, that's where the people are, then why aren't you on Clean Talk? You're not following Clean Talk. You're not on TikTok. You're not following anybody's accounts. You're not doing any of that. You're not following the hashtag. You're not following the people. You're not doing none of that, right? Why not? If you know that that's where your people are. Look this way. If you know that's where your people are, why you're not there? Because you don't know how to work TikTok? That ain't an excuse. YouTube got all kinds of tutorials on there. All kinds of tutorials. And I'm not speaking fast because I'm speaking fast and saying nothing. I'm speaking fast because I got a lot to say, and I want to make sure I get it all out. Okay. Sometimes I was looking at a video and it said motivational speakers, they speak fast, but they're not saying anything. And I don't want to be that person, but I speak fast. I'm saying a lot of stuff and I need y'all to catch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying something that doesn't make sense. I'm saying something that makes sense. If you know your people are somewhere, why are you not there? If you know your audience is somewhere, why are you not there? If you know that there are certain influencers that really fit your aesthetic, then why aren't you reaching out to them? Why aren't you having conversation with them? Why aren't you, even if they're not answering you, why not be in their comments? They're going to read their comments. Why not? Why not? You don't have the excuse you don't know what you're doing anymore. Especially if you've been listening to Coffee with Nikki for this year, last year, years. If you've been listening for this long and you have yet to do these things, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Huh? What are we doing? Let me see. I'm interacting more with my people in my demographic, and I've been getting more flowers. Come on, flowers. I've been getting more followers here and there. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's be intentional and let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Kay says, I'm pretty consistent with my business. However, I started following different people on TikTok. I tried to hit the live button last week. It didn't go well. Hit it again today. Hit it again today. Hit it again today. Fold up some t-shirts, answer some questions. Show your Juneteenth collection that's about to drop. Talk about some things. What's coming up? What's new? What we're phasing out? What items are going out of business and we don't know if they're coming back? What's seasonal? And we need to let everybody know that this is about to go out. We don't have this anymore. We're not going to carry this anymore. We have 5 available. We have this available. Send a friend, tell a friend, whatever. Right? What have you changed? What have you changed since all of this talk that we had last month? What have you changed? How are you approaching your business now? What is one thing that you know that you're doing consistently that you have not done previously? So if the goal was to get more followers, are you now on new accounts, finding new people? Are you trying to speak to new people every day? What's your method of getting new people to your page every day? Because that's what we're not trying to just maintain what we have. We're trying to maintain and add new people every single day. We need fresh eyes on us every single day. How are we showing up so we can have fresh eyes on us every single day? What are we doing? What are we doing? What have you changed? What are you adding? What are you doing? Let me know. Larry says this week I had to spend a little more time on my trucking company. Okay, but I planned out my I think your schedule for Thursday and Friday. I think that's what you're saying. All right, let me know. What do we got going, y'all? What do we have going? And I know today I was a little spicy. I know I was coming in hot. I know. I'm letting y'all know it's all love. It is all love. It is not something that I'm trying to be the mean girl for. I am not trying to just be rude. I say all these things because it is out of love. Like I said, I want to see you win. I want to see you moving. I want to see you moving forward in your business. I don't want you to show up with the same excuses every time. And I say, hey, how's your goals coming? Oh, well, I got to post more. I got to be more consistent. That's the thing, man. I got to be more consistent. What? You said that 6 months ago. It's taking you 6 months to realize that you're not consistent and you want to show up with that same excuse about not being consistent. What do we need to do, sis? Because now we need to schedule that consistency like we've been speaking about, right? Because if you can't do it on your own, then you need to schedule it out. I need to make sure. I know I want to show up on social media. I got to post 3 times a day. Then I need to schedule it out. I know that I struggle posting once a day. Then I need to make sure that I'm showing up somehow. And it may not even be a post. It may be something that you put in your stories. It may be a repost from somebody else that you put in your stories, but show up. Show up every day. Show up, clock in so you don't get fired from your job. Show up so you don't get fired from your job. So, like I said, I hope I did not. If I offended you, it was not my intention, and not my intention to offend anyone. But if you know me, is to love me and to know that I mean well, and I want you all to win. I want you all to grow your businesses. I want you all to stand out with your business, and so that's why I do what I do. Okay, that's why I do what I do. So I want y'all all to follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes. That's BABEZ University everywhere. And also, if you would like to be a part of my community, it is bubblebabesuniversity.com. Click community. If you are a member, sign in. If you're not signed up, make sure that you hit the like button on your way out or while you're listening. If you're catching the replay, put hashtag replay gang. And don't forget, ding the bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Miss Anita said, absolutely no offense taken. We know it's all love. Thank you so much, Miss Anita. Miss Anita, Miss Anita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So with that being said, y'all, that is it. I will send out a message. I'm going to actually schedule a members only meeting because I think everybody was in here at separate times. So I think only Larry is in here as a member. So I'm going to send y'all out a post and y'all let me know what day is good for y'all. And then we'll go, we'll do an after hour live on whatever day works for y'all. So if you want to become a member, if you're not yet a member of my YouTube team, all you have to do is by my name where y'all watching YouTube. There is a button that says join. Join right there. You can join the light and sweet and you'll be a part of the team. And then you'll get the information, my downloads, my templates, all of my freebies, those type of things. And that is it. That is all that I have for y'all today. Y'all have an amazing day. Make sure you do something for yourself in your business. You're going to work hard on that job, work hard on you. What can you do today that is going to improve your business? Think about it and do it. All right. So with that being said, I will talk to y'all all later. Bye, y'all.